We're back.
Me too.
How is everybody? Hopefully okay. You alright, buddy?
Back in the shed.
We're back.
We are back in the shed. It's been a while.
It's been a long, long time, hasn't it?
Yeah, you okay?
Yeah. Tired, but...
Yeah, we'll come on to that. What you've been up to. Well,
Yeah.
we're back in the shed.
A clean shed.
I've cleaned it up a little bit.
You've
moved
done
it
good,
around.
mate. You've done a really
Still
good job.
Fucking little shed though, isn't it? With crap everywhere.
Yeah, but it's a tidy shed now, isn't it?
Tidier.
Tidier
The
shed.
shed is the shed.
Yeah.
We've been out the loop. We've
Dormant?
dormant.
That's a good word.
What's the other word for hibernation?
Stagnant. No,
Stagnant.
because that sounds like we're fucking dirty. Stagnant water.
Stagnant, dirty, hibernating
Creatures.
creatures. Well, I'd be quite honest. Let's just be totally
Yeah,
honest.
let's go for it, yeah.
We got a bit despondent.
Mm.
Oh, we're bringing out all the big guns in words today,
Yeah,
aren't we?
we almost sound intelligent.
This is just an ad hoc shed, backed by popular demand.
Yeah, and it is
So-
actually demand, which
Yeah.
is nice.
The last one we did, so we went to London, we went to Morgan and whatever, and it is what it is. In the last episode, we said to everybody, watch us, comment, like, subscribe,
Share us.
share us, all
Yeah.
that stuff that YouTubers require to keep going.
Mm.
And you didn't.
Yeah.
What is the matter with you all? It's really frustrating and we got a little bit despondent, a little bit disheartened,
At one point.
stagnant.
Yeah, at one point.
We were going to can it.
Just absolutely, yeah, just been it. Just, we were quite bitter and negative, weren't we? You know,
We felt
what is the point of doing all of this? And that's not a dig at anyone out there. It's just,
everybody's busy and everything, but
yeah, we get that.
and then we get feedback. Where are you?
Random feedback.
Where have you been? I bumped into some lads down my local pub,
Yeah.
and they were like, "You do a podcast?" I was like, "Yeah." Oh, it's quite fucking funny, that is.
Yeah.
All right, well, that was nice to hear, and I told you.
Yeah.
And then I went to retirement do. Big shout out to Jethro Gibbo, retiring after his long service, uniform service. So, Jace, well done, mate.
Yeah.
And I bumped into some old colleagues there.
Yeah.
And they were like, "Where's the shed?"
Yeah.
Oh, it's really. Have you seen it? He does a podcast about. Does he? Oh, I haven't seen it. Or, where is it? We missed the episode.
And I had this in the vets, didn't I?
And you went to a vet
I went to the vets
'Cause you-
randomly just to get some dog medication.
for yourself.
Yes. And an old schoolmate of mine, Lee, he won't mind me saying his name. He said pretty much the same thing, loving the shed, but what's
Where
happened
are you?
lately? And I just told him the truth. I was like, Lee, it's just not going anywhere, mate. Like, you know, and he actually said, don't stop. He said, it's sort of just a lull. Don't stop the shed.
I
'Cause
mean,
it's
we've
funny.
done really well.
Oh,
I mean,
God,
you know,
yeah.
we've got.
We didn't have we still don't have a clue, do we? Let's be honest.
Well, there's no script at all today, is there?
There's nothing. We just come in the shed, 2 cups of tea, and press record.
Press record. You know, why do we do it? We did it because we wanted to
Make people laugh.
make people laugh. Which, if you haven't seen our Top Gear episode, that was quite good. Didn't get the views. London, we put a lot of effort into the London videos. Didn't
Yeah.
get as many views as we'd like. And the annoying thing about it, there's other YouTubers out there, and they're putting out absolute shit.
Yeah,
And they're getting fucking thousands of views.
I can't understand it. I watched one the other day about London, right?
Yeah.
And there's no commentary. They're just walking around videoing. But with us, we
were
spoke
talking
about the
about stuff.
places,
We were having a laugh.
having a laugh.
Messing around. Maybe we just haven't hit that algorithm, and that's back to the people who are watching this now.
Yeah, I don't understand why London didn't go off, because
Maybe-
I truly thought
Maybe it will.
it could do. Morgan Motors.
This is our 71st video,
Yeah, flipping out.
you know, including shorts that we've put out. And
Yeah.
people often say sometimes it just needs somebody to watch it, somebody to share it, and then it gains momentum, and then it goes. There's other people doing YouTube stuff that we know, and they've hit that place where it just keeps going. So why else did we do it? Because we wanted to talk about mental health. It was a big one, wasn't it? We both said that right on day one. We wanted to talk about mental health, and we've both shared, if you look back at some of the old videos, you know, look them up, the mental health story ones.
Shared little snippets.
We shared snippets of some of the shit that we've been through and how ill and unwell we were with our mental health.
Yeah.
And the point we were doing it is because we wanted to say to everybody else, some of you will suffer in the future, now or historically. We've all got it every single day, and we just wanted to highlight it, that it was okay to talk about it.
Yeah.
And you know, it's a cliche, isn't it, nowadays? Oh, it's good to talk, it's good to talk. Well, let's go and fucking talk about it then. Two blokes in our over 30s.
Yeah.
In our over 30s that are prepared to talk about mental health.
Do you know what's crazy, mate? That event I did last night, basically, just to put it out there, I slept rough last night, and my wife did, and my son.
Do you need to borrow some money?
Yeah, I need a little tin. The reason we did that was to highlight homelessness in general, but specifically veterans that are homeless. And I was in the company of some wonderful people last night doing that.
I played you for doing it.
Yeah, it was bloody cold. I actually didn't sleep, if I'm honest with you.
It was cold, but it wasn't that cold last night. Considering people will have slept out homeless through the winter. Yeah. Now we're in quite springish weather, isn't it?
Yeah, that's a good shout.
You know,
there was no cloud cover. I haven't slept out since the army days properly, like last night, just literally on the floor. But I found it really, really cold last night. It didn't help my sleeping bag when I looked at the rating this morning. Summer version.
Yeah.
But anyway, what I was going to say was great company last night, and a guy that I met, I won't say his name because I haven't cleared it with him, ex-forces, he did very, very well, good career. He struggled exactly how I did. It was like a mirror image of me. And he opened up to me last night. We're having a few beers together, just sat there on the grass. Told him about the shed, and he didn't know about it, but he loved it. He absolutely loved it. He said, "This is awesome."
So hopefully you'll watch it then.
Well, yeah. I've told him what the link is and the name, and hopefully, and you know, he lives in Norfolk, so quite far away. But yeah, I mean, we can only hope that he shares it around that part of the
and that you watching
country.
This now share it and send it to a friend here and there, and colleague or whatever. And I know we've helped some people because we've had that feedback, but it'd be nice to be helping a lot more whilst messing about in the shed. We don't get paid for this. We don't get paid for London. It comes out of our own pocket, and yes, it's all about us having a good time and that as well. Because
London was so much fun.
You've got to watch the London videos. We did the SAS Iranian embassy,
Princess
Gate visit, and
Harrods, Hamleys.
We did it all.
Big Ben, Parliament Square, all of it.
Got involved in a little bit of a rioty type situation. Got kettled by the police.
Yeah,
it was great fun.
It was.
We weren't there for that. We just got, as you would expect us to get involved in some
nonsense.
If
anyone's going to get caught up, it's going to be us too, isn't it?
But no, we're just two normal blokes. We're quite blokey blokes. Is that a thing?
Yeah.
You know, we're just normal blokes. This is for everybody to watch, whatever. But we're just talking about mental health and wanting to spread that message. It's just started raining.
It has.
It wasn't supposed to rain today.
I don't know, mate. I haven't.
I'm sick of the weather. Miserable.
Yeah, it's going to be lovely when it, proper summer comes.
Moaning.
Oh, moaning. Yeah, we were going to talk about moaning.
I love it. I've just done it then. It's fucking raining.
Yeah, but we do moan a lot, don't we?
I do.
And I do.
I do. I'm older than you by a couple of weeks, and
a couple of weeks.
Well, I'd probably get mistaken for your son.
Could do.
But I like moaning.
No, I do. Gets things off your chest, doesn't it?
In fact, somebody moaned at you earlier today, didn't they? In the car.
Can we talk about this?
Yeah, we randomly, pure accident.
At a roundabout. Met each other in our own cars.
Yeah, I was coming around the roundabout. We ended up alongside each other. So I beat the horn at him, basically to say hello, mate. And flashed him to let him know I was there. And then he obviously saw me. You wound down the window, gave me the bird
as a joke, because
we're just messing around. And then
the other car beeped at me, shouted, almost saying, "You can't do that," but
He was just trying.
he doesn't know that we're friends.
No.
And he never will do.
Maybe
Well,
he's just
unless he's
moaning.
watching this. But yeah, he shouted. I'm pretty sure it's something along the lines, "You can't do that. You can't do a hand gesture to another driver," which you
Maybe he's
can't.
reported you to the police. Maybe you're wanted.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe you're wanted as we
wanted
speak.
man,
I'm going to
yeah.
make a complaint about it now
Put one in. Don't care.
and say that you committed a crime,
A felony.
a felony, a misdemeanor.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You can't even give the bird anymore to your mate. Never
But
mind.
you did. Never mind.
But I did. Yeah. And I'm not having a dig against the other guy. He was actually right. You shouldn't be doing stuff like that. But there you go.
Me and my mate used to do that. In fact, the one who's just
Retired, yeah.
So I worked in for a few years. He won't mind me mentioning it, but I would come in the morning and just go like that, and he would just do exactly the same.
And not say anything.
You don't have to say anything.
No.
It was oddly a respect thing.
Mm.
We were just saying,
Yeah.
you know, we worked together for years on various things, and yeah, he's just
On the bins, weren't it?
on the bins at 5 o'clock in the punting morning. Yeah. So yeah, but this is our podcast, isn't it?
Yeah. We love the shed. We
And
yeah.
health and well-being section.
Hmm?
Health and well-being
Yeah,
section.
yeah.
Oh, I done a sex week train. Here he comes, fucking Prince Andrew.
All of these little quotes are from
Derek.
and Afterlife. We're big Ricky Gervais fans, aren't we?
Yeah.
And the cast are so funny. And we always use little quotes at work, don't we? And
Our main goal would, perfect shed life would to have David Earl
yeah,
in the shed.
just interview him.
So if anybody knows David Earl, or can put it on Twitter, not X as it's called nowadays,
Yeah.
and copy him in and say and get him to contact us. We'll get David Earl in the shed.
Imagine
And
that.
That'd be absolutely fantastic.
He's such a funny guy.
He's a funny guy.
And Richie. Ricky Gervais.
He's here somewhere. Oh. There he is.
There he is.
Old Ricardo.
So yeah, I think, today it's all about
Just saying hello.
Saying hello,
We're back.
putting it out there again, because we did do one video in your front room, didn't we? Sort of explaining that we want the show to grow. The show.
The show. Oh, it's a show, is it
it
now?
a show?
Is it a show? The show.
No, that's wrong, isn't it?
Two Eyes in a Shed
we
show.
we want the channel to grow. That's a better way of saying it. But we can't until we
People
get
watch
more
it.
subscribers, likes, shares, all that sort of stuff.
And we will, people seem to. My cousin turned around to me and he said, "Go back to the shed.
Yeah.
That's your core."
Do you think we were trying too hard
Maybe.
with all of these things, activities and days out and stuff?
Yeah, we were just trying to be YouTubers, vloggers, or
Yeah.
bloggers, or what fucking difference is between it. We were just trying to do something to get people to see what the interest was. And if London had been absolutely fantastic and we got 10,000 views, we would have gone and done Edinburgh
Somewhere else,
or
yeah.
Birmingham or whatever. If that had been the interest, whilst also still mentioning the mental health, we always do, even when we're in the centre of London.
Yeah.
If you want us to sit in the shed and talk shit, we can do that, can't we?
I'm down with that.
We can do that. And this is it's funny, isn't it? We were almost nostalgic when we came back in and you see the iconic background that's somehow created now.
Yeah. Well, you said that, didn't you? Last week you cleaned the shed out and you had a little moment, didn't you, of like, I miss this place.
Yeah, this is where you sit and...
Because when we started, we really didn't have a clue what we were doing. Absolutely.
I don't.
We still
change.
sort of don't now. But it flows better now, doesn't it? We were really nervous before and now we just don't.
Well, we thought we had
care.
to talk about various things and, but now we just talk. Talk nonsense. But, yeah, just talk bollocks. Really.
Yeah.
About the weather, about whatever. And that's where you lot come in. Anybody's welcome in the shed.
Yeah. We spoke about this, didn't we? About if somebody wants to come in and
We've got a creative director, but because the creative director is so secret,
Very secretive guy.
some of his own family don't even know who he is.
No, he doesn't know who
He doesn't
is.
even know who he is, does he?
No.
We could get the creative director in, and he's got some stories, that gentleman.
He has. Yeah. He's lived the life he has.
A cracking life,
Yeah.
lovely family man,
Yeah,
a good friend of ours, and,
Yeah,
and
very
a
close
top
friend of
bloke.
ours.
But he's so naturally funny, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's so naturally funny.
Yeah.
But anybody's welcome in the shed.
So if you want to come in the shed and talk about anything, come as a guest. Yeah. Because
I reckon I've got some
go down
old
one.
colleagues that are approaching that point now where I reckon they'd come in. They'd probably need a beer. We'd buy them a beer, wouldn't we?
yeah, absolutely.
In fact, I've got the third chair there, so we'd have to all squeeze in.
yeah, but
We should get a little sofa, or would that ruin it?
would it
If we
fit?
got guests, well, that's what I
What
said,
are
a
you
little
thinking?
one. A little
A
three-seater.
chaise lounge.
A chaise lounge.
How do you say it?
Well, I don't ever say it. When in my life am I ever going to turn around and say,
Oh, that's a nice chaise lounge.
that's a nice chaise lounge?
I know what you mean though. A little
Well, what's the front room called?
living room, isn't it?
I don't know. The lounge.
Dining room? No, that's where you eat.
The lounge.
We've all got different words for
The drawing room. A
The
room just for sketching.
the office.
The office.
I've got an office now.
We've got an office never used. Well, it's full. You went in. I went into my office today, and there's a 6-foot cut out Kimi Räikkönen and an old telly, and it's just turned into a disaster zone again.
Yeah.
But
I say I've got an office. My wife and I have got an office. Yeah.
Oh,
No, it's pretty cool though. It is. It is. We've got
office friends.
a new computer, little desk. Just need to get a printer.
All right. We've got a printer upstairs. You can probably have.
Got any ink in it?
That's where the.
That's where the money
printers
is.
for 30
mate.
quid to put the ink in. Why? I'm sick of people ripping us off.
40 quid for
HP printers.
Yeah,
It will be,
it's
won't
like
it?
30, 40 quid for a cartridge,
I
or
know.
whatever they're
And you
called.
print off 3 sheets of paper.
Reams of paper, that's expensive.
You're such a miserable old.
Mate, today, if I come across like that, I'm just absolutely shattered. Haven't slept. Yeah. But I said to you before we started recording.
Have you dyed your beard?
Yeah.
I suddenly looked at your beard. Have I said that out loud?
It's a bit late now.
Oh.
Yeah, I have.
It looks good.
Thanks.
Looks good. You look like George Michael. You know, in the faith years. And
Yeah.
I've got ripped blue jeans on.
Yeah.
So
And I am liking your new jacket as well.
Well, I don't like to show off and everything, but you know I.
Is it denim?
It's
Black
like
denim.
no, it's not denim. It's. I'm not sure what it is actually, but it's from Maitland.
Oh, right, okay.
It's
They do some good stuff in there,
It's an
actually.
expensive shop.
These jeans are from Maitland.
Maitland.
Yeah,
Maitland.
they are.
Yeah, but I got to that stage now where I'd almost wear jogging trousers and a t-shirt and just lounge around the house. You know, when you were younger, well,
I
you
do.
are younger, but you know when you make an effort.
Lot younger.
You know when you make an effort, and you sort of like, well, put your eye in your jeans or whatever, and you know,
Yeah,
you put
yeah.
your shoe and you shave all your. and
Back
you
in the
do
day,
it.
Ben
20 minutes on your hair.
I had a Ben Sherman selection of shirts when I used to go out. Did you have a Ben Sherman shirt?
I couldn't afford one. No, I was a little bit more Fred Perry. I was a mod, wasn't I? So I was like, I used to wear polo shirts. I still wear polo shirts. But you get to that stage where you
Just don't give a
can't be bothered.
shit. Yeah.
I can't be bothered. Even when I go down the pub now, I'm like, oh, I can't be bothered. But before, I could take me an hour and a half to get ready.
Yeah.
It'd be a whole
Have a shave, do your hair.
experience.
I remember ironing before a night out.
Your pants.
Ironing my pants and my socks.
Do you wear
Excuse me.
Y fronts?
Boxer shorts.
You don't wear Y fronts?
I sometimes do.
Does anybody ever use a Y front properly? Because that little Y thing, you know, that's to get your
Yeah.
old boy out,
Yeah.
your gentleman sausage.
Yeah,
But you don't, do you?
no, you don't.
Or I don't know. I don't.
Well, you don't wear Y fronts, or do you?
I can't. I don't know what I'm wearing. Do you want to have a?
No, I don't want to know.
Oh, shit on it.
Shit. Don't. They're boxer shorts.
They're not.
Yeah, I just go and sit back down. No, go and sit back down.
Sorry.
Please. It's Saturday afternoon. I don't need to see that
We'll edit that.
again.
Again. No, but you don't ever get your...
No, I know.
Isn't that little Y thing supposed to be for you to hook
Yes,
your, and then get your gentleman's
Yeah,
sausage out?
yeah,
So
yeah.
you can use the lav.
Yeah, it is. But
Why have we...
you started our conversation about pants. How on earth did we... Oh, that was it. Ironing. So yeah,
Ironing your
before
pants.
in my 20s or whatever, yeah, iron all your clothes. And we used to wear like what shoes were they? I can't think now. But you'd make sure that everything was spick and span
Yeah.
before a night out. And I agree now.
I used to spend ages on my hair.
I just don't give a shit.
I mean, ages on it.
Spike it and all that.
Yeah, it's starting to disappear on me a little bit now.
Mm.
But what do you mean? Because
Yeah.
yes, I do see through. Yeah, look like Telly Savalas. Do you know who that is?
Nope.
Kojak.
I've heard of Kojak.
You don't even know who Kojak is?
No.
A bold detective in the 70s. Kojak,
no.
Telly Savalas.
Columbo.
Okay.
You look like Columbo.
Dr. Evil.
Yeah. I know who that is.
Yeah, I look like him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway.
You look like the Scottish one.
What, fat bastard?
Yeah, you do.
Oh, I look
I
at
hate you,
mine.
baby.
Yeah, bit
Oh,
fan of Austin
dear
Powers.
me.
Right, we'll knock this on the head then. So, I hope you've enjoyed us coming back to the shed a little bit.
Oh, quickly, before I forget, all the mums out there, happy
Oh.
Mother's Day tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, happy Mother's Day, Mum.
Yes, can't really say any more than that.
And dads who are mums, and mums who are dads, and
Yeah.
grandparents who are mums and dads, and
Yeah,
whatever family setup is.
Yeah. yeah, whoever takes that role on, well done. Have a good day tomorrow.
It should be Parent Day, but then that would only be one, and they'd sell less cards. Because it's all a thing
there
from
is-
the card companies,
Well,
you know.
You get Father's Day, Mother's Day,
Yeah, I know, but if you just said Parent Day, then you could celebrate whoever that role was.
Guardian Day.
Yeah, without having to go and... Don't they rip you off?
Yeah,
why are we
cards
getting
and
ripped off
things.
all the time?
Yeah, cards.
Oh,
Everything's expensive.
hang on a minute, it's fucking Easter soon.
Easter eggs, they're expensive.
Easter eggs. Now I've got to get an Easter card. My nan used to send Easter cards. You don't tend to do that.
My
anymore.
nan did £5
Yeah.
in there, and she'd do it for all of us grandchildren.
Easter card.
Christmas cards, she used to do the same. 25
Pancake
quid, 30
Day.
quid, whatever it was.
Jif lemons, 80 quid each.
Yeah.
Suddenly on one day.
Mm.
Mother's Day, Father's Day. What other days are there that you...
Halloween Day.
No, you wouldn't send a card for that, would you? Happy Death Day.
They
Halloween.
celebrate that in Mexico.
Yeah, they do, the Day of the Dead.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, what else is there?
Christmas, obviously,
Christmas.
but I don't mind Christmas.
Yeah, I that's the best time of the year for me. I love Christmas. Absolutely love it.
Because you normally put your tree up around about now, don't you?
Yeah, November.
honest.
It goes up start
But
November.
no, I'm sick of these shops. It's like customer service. What's it? I'm moaning.
Ah,
I bought
don't know
I
if
bought
you've
a telly from Curry's.
do you know what I've experienced, right? And I'm not going to say where, but I'm seeing it so much, and it really pisses me off, right?
This is what the shed's about.
Certain supermarkets,
Yeah,
the staff have little earpieces in with a little mic.
yeah.
They don't talk to you anymore at the till. There's no hello and how you doing? You had a good day. They're actually talking to each other in the shop. They're all spread around doing their little jobs.
You sure they're not like bodyguards and you've got them confused?
No, they are absolutely not bodyguards. But no, just that that general friendly chit chat. It's lost. It's gone. You
There
don't
is
see it in the shops
A
anymore.
lot less customer service
It's
than it used to be.
non-existent.
Unless it's especially from chains of shops don't seem to be. Even when I went and spent a lot of money on a telly, because I bought a new telly, because I love a telly watching.
Don't get me started on that. We won't say the company, but yeah.
But they do hot food as well. Yeah. Yeah, and there's just a lack of just care and customer service. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean,
When I was a lad, you'd go to the local shop and he'd say, "Any problems? I'll bring it back to you." You know.
Well, yeah, but
So,
you do that so the customers keep coming back.
And then you say, "Oh, no, something's wrong with it." "Oh no, you'll have to send it off to Sony, and I had nothing to do with that." Fucking give me my money
That
back.
computer, right? That computer that we ordered took over a week to arrive. We actually paid for it to be delivered on a certain time. Paid, so it's delivered after 5 o'clock and between 5 and 6 after
Not
work.
5 o'clock.
No. Then my wife got a message. It's been returned to sender. We're like, why? And she had just an absolute nightmare. And the customer service team were absolutely horrific.
It's because it's not personal anymore.
It's not.
You are just number 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8.
We've got it now, and don't get me wrong, it's a smashing computer. I don't know anything about computers, but it's cool. And it's all wireless and all that sort of stuff, like the mouse and keyboard and stuff. But yeah, the customer service.
Posh, didn't you?
What's your
Hands
mouse?
on your
It's your-
feet, didn't you?
Look at what you got. Look at all this. Yeah, I just.
We couldn't afford a mouse.
That's. No?
Don't have a mouse. You have to use the little pad.
Mm.
But I don't like mice.
I might treat you to a mouse.
You're a kind
A wireless
gentleman.
one.
You're a kind man.
But yeah, customer service. That's a good man.
We could do
isn't
2
it?
hours of just moaning.
Moaning.
The moaning episode.
If anyone agrees with me, by the way, about supermarkets, and not all of them, but certain.
If we say retailers, chain retailers.
Yeah, all right.
You know.
Yeah, let us know in the comments, because that's one of my gripes at the moment.
Because I don't want to mention. You don't want to mention certain brands that like rhyme with Fresco, or Horisons, or Maldi, or
Ainsbury's,
or Murray's,
or
Cargirls.
Fiddle,
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
Cowdy.
Cowdy. Yeah. We're not going to mention those.
No.
So don't.
No.
Don't. But yeah, it's all retailer. We you know, or Murray's. Yeah.
Yeah.
God, just miserable.
Yeah.
Right. Should we knock this on the head then?
Yeah, I've enjoyed getting back in here, mate.
And it's warm.
It is. It is warm.
Stop raining.
Yeah.
Right, you need to go and get some sleep. I'm going to watch a film or something.
I'm taking my wife out for a meal because it's Mother's Day tomorrow, and we're going out to see her family. But I think she does a cracking job, so she deserves a steak.
A steak.
Or a
Well, I've
lasagna.
got steak tonight.
Have you?
I brought 2. So me and the boy tonight are having a bit of a boys' evening. And we're
Nice.
going to cook steak, mushrooms, peas, chips,
Oh yes. How'd
And
you
we-
have your steak?
hot. Oh, rare. We like it
Hot.
medium rare.
I hope it's hot.
Medium rare, and then
Is that? Sorry to keep interrupting you. Is that?
don't know.
Is that so you can see a little bit of blood?
Tiny bit on the top, maybe. Yeah.
Oh,
It's-
okay. I
it's
was
fine.
medium,
It's just
I
it just
go
it makes
medium. I do.
it makes it more. I think it's a bit tougher when it's.
Do you eat the
medium.
fat on the steak?
No, I try and cut. I used to when I was younger, but I try and cut that off.
Yeah,
Because our health is, you know, we're still doing our health thing, aren't we? But we'll come on to that another time.
Yeah.
If anybody watches this fucking video, hey,
It's not.
watch
a dig.
it.
It's not.
Watch
a
our
dig.
video.
It's not a dig, or just share us. Just get the name out there, please, because we love doing this. We have a laugh, and we want to make other people laugh.
Oh, and I wanted to say I've got magnums for other ice creams are available. Magnum ice creams for afterwards.
You were going to watch a film tonight?
Yeah.
What are you going to watch?
I don't know. Whatever I can rent from Sky, or whatever.
You told me about one the other day, didn't you? That Warry Army one?
Yeah, it's not out yet. It's at the cinema, so it's not. I don't think so. Warfare, it's called. Real time action. We should do a film review. Talk about a lot of. There's so many films.
So many good films.
I know there's a few years between us, but I mention films and you don't even know them, and I'm like,
I know.
Jesus. You have never watched Dirty Harry, Clint Eastwood.
No.
It could be 6 shots or only 5. You forgot yourself in all the excitement.
Which was the film where he was a gunnery sergeant and he had to pull
Heartbreak Ridge.
Heartbreak Ridge, and he had to
Train Marines.
train
Yeah.
a cohort that were just a nightmare.
Yeah, that's Heartbreak Ridge.
Yeah, Full
Yeah.
Metal Jacket, classic.
But your classic films are my later classic films.
Yeah.
So I got ones earlier than that you've never even seen. Have you seen Pulp Fiction yet?
No.
I don't even want to do this podcast with you until you've seen Pulp Fiction because it'd blow your mind.
How many did they do?
One. There's Reservoir Dogs, Tarantino, then Pulp Fiction. You've seen Reservoir Dogs? This. I'm going to fuck it.
No.
Watch it on my own.
Great Escape. I need to do.
You haven't seen The Great Escape?
It looks good. I'll get there.
Get there. All right, let's knock this on the head.
All right.
Mate, it's up to them now.
Yeah, please help us. Don't want to come across like we're begging or anything. But yeah, we want to carry on with this. And yeah, please make us famous. Nah, let's just see where it goes. We've said what we had to say. It's not negative, it's just the facts. The channel's gone a little bit quiet and stagnant on the viewing side of life. Subs?
Slow. Let's see what happens.
See what happens. Yeah, we've had fun.
I'm on my knees.
And we want to have a bit more fun.
Because like they say, girls just want to have fun.
On their knees.
No.
Oh, right, sorry, yeah. Take care, everyone.